Hey guys, so today I'm here with my best friend Paige. We're going to be doing a freshman advice video, and so I thought 2 is always better than 1. So we just wrote some advice down on her phone, and so we're just going to go through that, and then at the end I decided to ask you guys questions on Instagram, so we just have like all your guys' questions, and I thought it'd be good to get them like directly from you guys. It will be like a little Q&A at the end. But yeah, I hope it's helpful, and let's just get into our advice for you little freshmen. Big freshmen. I mean, there's all different shapes and sizes. What? Okay, so the first advice that I have is to not be scared, because like everyone's gonna be a freshman eventually, and I guarantee you, like the first day after, you're gonna come home and be like, that wasn't bad. And there will be awkward experiences. Like you'll probably have one awkward lunch or another.
Most likely someone will say hi to you and ask what school you came from before and try to communicate with you.
I think it will just work out, so don't be scared.
And we're
Everything
juniors.
will fall into place.
We're juniors.
Yes. And I know you guys will be like, you do online school, but all the freshman year I went to regular school, so.
Okay, some other advice is that upperclassmen aren't horrible people. Everyone is always like scared. Okay, the upperclassmen are, there's freshmen, sophomore, junior, senior. The upperclassmen are the juniors and the seniors. They're older than you, obviously. They're not scary people. Like, we're juniors, so we're upperclassmen now. I definitely know if someone asked me where some place is or where a class was, I would tell them, because we were all in that place at one point in time.
Yeah.
So.
Like, the people that would be rude maybe are the sophomores, because they just think they're so cool that they're not freshmen anymore. Just like ignore the sophomores sometimes, because they can be rude.
We were obviously just sophomores because we were juniors now, and our grade was awful. They're full of awful people. We're sorry.
If you need help with something, ask a teacher, because I mean the teachers obviously are going to be nice. Or then just find someone that looks older and like looks approachable. Don't go up to like a girl that like looks mean. You know those people.
Yeah. Definitely, like, know, like, the people in your school. Identify who you think would be nice, who you think wouldn't, but...
Don't interrupt someone that's in a conversation. There's, like, 4 girls talking. Don't be like, excuse me, where's the bathroom? Just, like, try to find someone that doesn't look busy.
Yeah.
So you have to remember that high school, the whole reason why you're going to school is to learn and to get an education. So don't just slack off and think it's, like, free time, like free period all the time, because it's not. Your grades really do count, and if you plan on going to college and you have dreams and you want to be successful in life, I recommend you do your work. And it's really important to take notes and study, and there are rare exceptions of people that like don't have to study, but
if I know, like, pay attention. Like,
like
my school, they give us homework, but they give us time to do it in class. I always ended up doing it in class. I had homework maybe 3 times this year.
Yeah, and like some schools are different. Some have tons, like mine had like 3 hours a night. Every time that I had the advantage to do homework in class, which was usually like every day I did it, but I still had a lot. But just make sure to like pay attention, because like I was saying, the people that do, like don't even have to study, they pay attention. That's how they know the material.
But anyways, like, you just need to be able to do your work and get everything done that needs to be turned in, because if you're one of those people that do all your work but you fail tests, most likely you will not fail your class if you turn in everything besides that.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was.
Like a bad test taker. If you
I was a really bad test taker. To be honest, I failed like 4 of my finals, but I'm still going.
still going strong. Woo! We did it the same time. So overall, just do your work and work hard and pay attention to school. Kids.
Okay, so another thing I think like both of us will agree with is to get involved with your school. I think a lot of people say that, but I tried out for volleyball my freshman year and I made their JV team. Then my sophomore year I was on the JV team again. So I had volleyball, and I've done volleyball for like 7 years of my life, and so like that's all that I did. And volleyball is a good thing because I had something to do after school for about 3 to 4 months, and I'd have practice, I'd have games, I'd have team bondings, people to hang out with, that type of thing. But my junior year, I'm on the varsity cheer team, so getting involved in different things gets you involved with different people, different types of people. I know there's cliques at schools, like
they're really okay. I mean, at my school there wasn't like, it's not like High School Musical. My #1 thing is that high school is not like High School Musical. All those expectations, flush them down the toilet.
High School Musical was
too good to be true.
You know, there's always that time you're sitting at lunch and you just wish someone would
just break out and
bouncing a basketball and singing, you know. That wasn't even a high school musical song.
Yeah, Coach said too. Fake right.
I definitely get involved with different sports and go to the sporting events too. That was one of our advice. Go to the sporting events, support the teams, you know.
Another reason why I think it's good to get involved is I know a lot of people get good grades by having a motivation. So if I know a lot of schools, to be on the sports team, you have to have like a C overall.
Right.
So if you're one of those people that naturally just don't get good grades, but you really love sports and that keeps you motivated to keep your grades up, I definitely recommend joining some type of sport or club or whatever. This is definitely something that I noticed even like through doing online school, but it's just to remember that the people you walk in with freshman year probably most likely are not going to be the ones that you leave with, and just realize that that's okay, and it really does hurt. It's like a heartbreak kind of thing, but there's going to be new people out there, and I think it's good to just remember, like, there's a quote, I don't remember things, I'm not good with quotes, but it's like, if someone leaves, like, if they walk out the door, it's because someone's ready to come, a new person's going to come back in.
Yeah.
Like, it's for a reason, and I definitely do believe that things do happen for a reason.
High school is very eventful. You do a lot of things. You get involved. You're, like, busy all the time, depending on the type of person you are.
People get involved in different crowds.
Yeah, and you definitely realize, like, who your friends are, who your friends aren't. So I think this kind of tags along with this. When you're going into high school, if you see someone and you're like, oh, I want to be friends with them, don't change your personality to be friends with them. I think both me and Emma have had that happen once or twice.
Yeah.
Like, stay true to yourself, because there will be someone that's like you. I definitely think me and Emma have found out this year, like, you are going to say, like, you aren't going to do something, and your friends are going to say, oh, I'm never going to become that person, and you're definitely going to see people become people that you never thought they would be.
Yeah, definitely.
Your beliefs, your values, and what other people are doing, there are going to be times, I think, where this is kind of, like, hard to talk about, drugs, alcohol, things, like, a lot of kids do that.
And that is in high school. I don't want to just, like, be like, oh,
high school's so sweet, you know? Like, no, this is, like, kind of like the bad part of the video. Like, there are going to be people that are going to say things about you. There are going to be people that are going to try to get you involved in things. I think both me and Emma definitely have that personality. It's just like, no, bye,
yeah, and
see you later. Like,
yeah, like, I'm not afraid to tell someone no, but I know some of you are, but don't let people push you around.
Yeah.
Because, like, once you say no, they're gonna, and they know you're serious, they're gonna respect that and just be like, okay. The next tip that I have is to walk in traffic, like, in line with the traffic in the hall. It's just like driving. No one wants you, like, swerving into your lane. People are gonna get so mad at you. And don't stop and talk to people. That's so annoying. Like, slow walkers in the hallway. You only have, like, 4 to, like, 10 minutes at most in between classes.
I know there's a lot of people that have, like, good 10 minutes for passing time. I have 4 minutes for passing time, and there's a lot of times where you'll find yourself actually having to go from one side of the school to the other side.
So don't waste time. Well, now we're just going to move right along to the Instagram questions. So Paige is going to ask them, and then I'm going to ask her some. Okay, so I'm going to ask her the first question, and it's, what should I do to make my first day go as smooth as possible, aka finding classes easier?
Part of this we already said, using a map, getting a map of the school, I know, but going to freshman orientation, I think we didn't cover that.
Yeah.
But if your school offers a freshman orientation, get a map and then meet someone there. That's actually, like, a really good idea. Meet someone there, see if you have any classes with them, try to find people that you have classes with.
Yeah, make plans with, like, meeting up with someone before lunch. Okay, like, let's meet at this vending machine or, like, water fountain right here before lunch.
Right.
So you guaranteed have someone to sit with. Because I'm sure you'll know, like, at least one person.
How do you feel walking into high school for the first time, and how do you ignore the haters? Walking into high school, they're not, like, haters. Not like,
oh my god, ew, like, what is she wearing?
People don't say, like, stuff out loud. Like, I feel like haters is totally an internet thing. Like, no one has the guts to, like, say, like, rude stuff to your face.
oh, I know. Unless, like, there are some ruthless people out there. But.
Yeah, but it's rare. There's not going to be, like, haters everywhere. You're not going to walk through the door and be, like, blocking out the haters.
Yep, no, not going to happen. How do you get to classes on time if you're at the opposite side of the school and only have 5 minutes?
run.
I was literally gonna say that. Run your heart out, pony boy.
I mean, like, people will look at you but be like, I'm trying to get to class.
No, like, if someone tries to talk to you, be like, whoop.
Like, people might look at you strange because you're sprinting down the hall, but, like, my socks, like, my shoe came off one time. I, like, had to sprint back, you know? Like, when you wear those half socks, like, oh, it's a struggle, but just
Only you.
You gotta make it. I think it's more embarrassing to walk into class late and have everyone be like, than to, like, sprint down the hall, so.
Another question, is it hard to open up your locker? Yes, for me, it was. Because the school that I went to before that, we didn't have lockers. We had the ones you click up and then you open it.
This is so cheesy, but I recommend, like, looking up a YouTube video on it.
Oh, I know.
I did that.
I had to ask, like, 3 different people that I didn't even know, like, can you help me open up my locker?
I mean, maybe I'll link, like, a tutorial down below if you really need help with it. That was it for our freshman advice. It was really ranty and, like, we prepared for it, but, like,
I don't know what happened. We just kept going.
But I hope it was helpful for you guys. Leave a comment down below if you thought it was. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.